Morning. I'm at Middleton Lakes today. It's -5 and I've got about 4 layers on and I'm still freezing, and I only just got here. I don't handle the cold very well. Sunrise has just happened, so it's a bit low light. There's a lot of birds on the feeders. I've never seen so many birds on the feeders. I suppose it's because they can't get any food anywhere else. But you could literally point your camera at the feeders and press fire, and you'd get some bird in flight shots, which is quite mad. Oh, I can just see a deer through the trees. I don't think I'm going to get much today. I really don't. But I wanted to come over and have a look, see if there's anything on the frozen lakes, see if I can get any shots of anything on there with reflections. That's about it really. I don't think I'll be here that long. It's absolutely freezing. Well, I'm at the lakes and the plan was to try and get a reflection of something off the water, but there's just nothing on the water. And saying that, you can't even see any kind of reflection anyway. It's kind of like a frost over the top of it, like almost like snow. So that ain't going to happen. Walking up through the woodlands, I did see a buzzard in the kind of the trees. I took a few shots of it, but it was too dark. It's dark in there anyway, and it was still kind of sunrise. As you can see behind me, it's not long happened. So they're not going to work out. I've got some swans coming over towards me, but I think they're going to land before they get to me, so that's no good either. So I don't think I'm going to get many shots today. I think the only kind of shots I might get are some of the little birds in flight at the feeder on the way back, because walking up by the lakes I haven't actually seen a thing. Just a few swans. I saw a swan kind of going over through the light of the sunrise. Took some shots of that, but I'm not really a fan of taking photos of swans. I don't know why, they just don't do it for me. So, I don't think there's going to be much of a video, if there is one at all. Obviously, I'm going to have to find something to take a photo of to make it worth putting a video out. But we'll have a walk around and, you know, never know. Might see something. Might get lucky with, I don't know, a kingfisher ice skating or something. You never know. So we'll crack on. So as I said, I wanted to take like a reflection shot of something on the water, but there's nothing on the water anyway. And as you can see, there's like a thin layer of what looks like to be snow. I don't know if it actually is snow or not. It could just be frost, but there's just nothing here anyway. In last week's video, when things went complete tits up, when I was doing the woodland photography at Sutton Park, I did say there was a few things that I wanted to say or wanted to include in my video that I didn't. So one of them I'll do this week. Over the last year, I've got a lot more subscribers, which I'm really grateful for. But way back when I don't know how many videos I'd started doing, when I started to explain why I was doing these videos. And because I got so many more new subscribers since then, some of you might not have seen that video. So I thought I'd just kind of recap on why I do these videos. Now, I don't do these videos to kind of give tips or to say, you know, look how brilliant I am. They're more like a video diary for myself, really. So I can look back at myself in a year's time and look back at some of the videos and see how much I've actually progressed. I've only had my camera for, I think, just over 2 years now. I had an a6 first, which I bought at the start of lockdown, the COVID lockdown, because I used to go to the pub every weekend. And obviously with the pubs being shut, I had nothing to do. So I thought, well, if I get myself a camera, I can go out and, you know, try a new hobby. I mean, I've always liked photography, you know, like looking at it and like having a go at it on my phone, but I've never actually had my own camera, a proper camera. So I I went out and bought the Sony a6-400, which I had for about a year. Absolutely loved it. I was going out every weekend without fail, trying to take photos of something. Now, my initial love of photography is landscape photography. I actually absolutely love it, but living where I live, there's only so much you can kind of take photos of that's around you. I don't live by any hills, mountains or anything like that, so it's kind of fields and a bit of woodland, and once you've kind of taken everything that's around you, there's nothing else to do, so you have to kind of go a bit more further afield, like the Peak District or Wales or something like that. Now that's about 2 hours away from me. So I bought myself a long lens, a telephoto lens, because I thought, well, I live close to some nature reserves, I could try bird photography. So I did that, and that's what I kind of take more photos of now, just because it's kind of closer to me and it's on my doorstep. I can't really afford to keep, you know, to go to the Peak District every weekend, you know, at £60 a pop. So that's why I'm kind of like leaning towards the bird photography at the moment. I mean, I do enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy all kind of photography, if I'm honest, apart from portrait photography of people. I don't like shooting people. I don't know, I don't like it. I guess it's because they can answer your back. So no, I don't do people, but anything else, I'm happy to give a go. Woodland photography I'm absolutely crap at, but I absolutely love looking at it. So I'm trying to get a little bit better. But again, as I said, I live around by some woodlands, but it's all kind of messy woodland, if you know what I mean, where it's all really compact, nothing like what you see at the Peak District, where you get these old twisted trees and it's a bit spread out and that. It's all cluttered and messy for me, and I've got OCD anyway when it comes to cleanliness, so yeah, I struggle with that. So I just wanted to give like a bit of a heads up on why I do these videos, and that's what it is really. I'm happy for anyone that follows me and gives me some words of encouragement, or if they ask for a particular kind of bit of help or a tip that I can give, I'm happy to do that. But as I said earlier, looking back from where I am now to 2 years ago, I can see the massive improvement, and this is why I do the videos. So obviously in 2 years' time, I can look back at today and say, God, there was nothing to take photos of them that day, was there? But no, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it. But if you like my videos and you like following them, please give me a like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and you never know, I might get better at it. So that's about it really, and that's why I do these videos. But let's walk on now, because I've been here for what, 10-15 minutes waffling on, and there's just nothing about. So I'm gonna have a Snickers, and then we're gonna carry on, have a quick walk round. But I don't think there's gonna be many photos at all today. But I say that every week, don't I? Well, I put the other camera away and I'm using my phone again, because I kind of give up. But I thought I'd just come for a quick walk down by the river, and there seems to be a little bit more action down here. Obviously the water's not frozen here, and there's a few little birds flying over, cormorants. I think I saw a kestrel. What else did I say? I can't remember. If you can see, there's a few things kind of flying over around here, but there's nothing over the other side. So I might give it 10 minutes, 15 minutes over here, just to see what happens. I don't think I'm going to get my other camera out again. It's just it's just not worth it today. It's just so quiet, but it was expected. I didn't expect to come away with anything brilliant today. Maybe 1 or 2 shots and that'll do me. I'm gonna have a quick walk down by the river now to see if I can see the kingfisher, but every time I've seen him over here it's been too far away, so I'm not gonna hold my breath. Well, I came over by the bird hide. I got lucky over here last time I came over and got a couple of shots of egrets, buzzard and a kestrel, so I thought I'd come and have another quick look. It's the only part of the water I've seen so far that hasn't been frozen. I think I got a few shots, but as I went into the bird hide there was a load of herons right by the window, and I tried my hardest to try and open the hatch without scaring them off, but no good. I hung around for a bit and got a few more shots, I think, of some teals, and that was about it. And the light's now starting to go, which is 10 o'clock. It was predicted 11 o'clock the clouds had come, so I think I've done the best of the good light. So I'm going to have a slow walk back, see if I can see anything on the way back. Well, I've just took my teleconverter off because the light's gone really like, well, crap. It was alright, but I thought it was picking up, but now it's gone really flat, and I thought, well, I'm going to compromise on distance rather than quality, because the ISO is being bumped right up. So, right, I'm going to have a quick walk down to the kingfisher, have a quick look, and then walk back. It's not very good. I've just passed a guy walking over here with the camera, another photographer, just talking like, and he said he'd just seen the bittern fly over. Apparently I just missed it by seconds, which gutted about. It would have been nice to get a shot of that. And I also missed a good shot in the bird hide. I never said. While I was sitting there, I never really had the camera up, I was kind of just looking, and there's a bird flying directly at me. Long thin beak, red beak, long red legs, some kind of, I don't know, snipe or something, I don't know what they're called, but you know me with bird identifications. But it would have been a brilliant shot. Straight at me it was, really close, and I wasn't ready. Gutted. Well, I just missed a shot, well, a couple of shots that I think could have been quite good. Behind me on the lake over there, it's all frozen, but there's a little patch that's not frozen, and there was about 20 or 30 swans coming down, and as they were coming down I could see from over the bushes over there, I couldn't quite get to it, and I could see that a few of them had landed, then some more to do a circle, then some more had landed, so it was obvious they were all kind of fighting for this little space. So I'm sure there could have been a few good shots of swans skidding about on ice, but I just couldn't get there in time. The light's gone crap, and I'm going home now. It's pretty pointless. It's just really dull, even though it probably doesn't look dull, it is. And there's nothing about it anyway. So I'm going to head back towards where the bird feeder is, where I said this morning there was that many birds on it. I might take a couple of shots on there, and that'll be it. So if this even makes a video, I think I say that every week, don't I? Thanks for watching. Until next time. Well, I'm at the lakes. So I've come to the lakes where my plan was, well, I've come to the lakes where the plan was to try and get a reflection of something on the water, but there's just nothing here at all, not a thing. Not a duck, not a mallard, nothing. I did say this was going to be a quiet week, didn't I? And I won't be here long, but I haven't seen... Saying I can't... Well, I'm at the lakes, and the plan was to try and get a reflection of something off the water, but it's the... Morning. I don't know if I've already said this or not. So, I've come to the lakes where I wanted to get a photo of something on the lakes where I wanted to...